unsure of anything, I just throw the I think out there.
Yeah.
I say it hundreds of times a day.
Oh, yeah.
I think I do.
Yeah? Think you do?
I'm not sure.
I think so. I'm going to go now. Because I thought I could get smarter by standing next to you, but
No,
that just...
You know what, though?
I'm not sure what.
I make a lot of dumb people look very smart when they stand next to me.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah, it's true. Did your mom or grandmother have a canister vacuum? There were certain benefits of having a canister as opposed to an upright. If you've got a lot of furniture that's low to the ground, a canister will make it much easier to vacuum under those surfaces. How many of you have never vacuumed under your bed? A canister can really be a truly efficient cleaning tool. We're going to show you a canister that looks different than any other canister you'll ever see. Why? It's a Dyson. And they don't change just the appearance. The appearance happens because they changed the function. You will never buy a bag. You'll never buy a filter. You'll never buy belts. There's no tune-ups to do. When you buy the DC39 at retail, you get 3 remarkable tools that come with it. You get what they call a mini turbine brush, you get their stair tool, and then you get a great little combination crevice tool. Here at QVC, we add something called the flat out tool, which we'll show you. Then we also offer a soft bristle brush that comes with it when you purchase it here. We've got it at a wonderful price tag. In fact, normally the DC39 sells for $499. That flat out tool, the whole idea of a canister is to be able to get underneath stuff. So the flat out tool we feel you need, so we include it. That's $49. The soft dusting brush is usually $20. $577 worth of value if sold separately. We've got it on the air for $349 and change. And then we'll give you easy pay to go along with it. This is the hardest working lady in TV today. This is Susie Trainer. She is our Dyson representative. Yep. You folks changed the look of an upright. You changed things with this ball maneuverability. There are still some individuals, though, who they want a canister. That's what they really desire. And you folks make a great canister vacuum.
We did. We're a problem solution technology company. So what we did is we took the problems of traditional canisters, which are they're big, they're bulky, they're clunky, they're heavy, they tip over, they're not easy to use. We took all of that, we changed it up. So here at the base, the first thing that's a big difference you're going to notice with our machine is the ball at the end. This ball technology makes it easy. It's going to roll right behind you. No big tugging and pulling and fighting with this machine. Less likely to tip over. And it also has the power. So this is an animal.
Yes.
And I want to designate that anything Dyson animal means it's our most powerful in the series. That's what this is.
Designed for pet owners.
It is.
Because a majority of Dyson owners happen to be pet owners, too.
It's 74% of registered Dyson owners, so that is definitely the majority.
And our cleaning needs as pet owners are a little different than people who don't have pets. But even if you don't have animals in the house, by the way, small children count as animals.
They can?
No offense. You're going to want the additional cleaning power.
Yeah.
All of the demonstrations that we've set up here, this is live TV. We have pet hair, we have chalk dust. We'll get over onto the hard floor surfaces as well, but this is cleaning all over your home.
It is, and it's something that you do that's a couple pounds in your hand. You know, unlike a traditional upright, where you couldn't even do this right now, what I'm doing now, you can't get underneath. This, you go around, you go underneath. You're doing it with a couple pounds in your hand, so it's not back-breaking work. You adjust the wand to whatever length you want, and you just pick up with extreme power, just with extreme ease and lightness. You
now,
see
by the way, as you're
going.
picking up the chalk dust, you can see that root cyclone technology in what is one of the biggest canisters I've seen on any of your vacuums.
Yeah, well, this is actually the largest bin. So it's great that you actually noticed that because it is the largest bin capacity on this machine. And this is something that you have that power that you want, but you also have the opportunity to actually pull the pieces apart.
Right.
So here is the handle, because I know you're more of an upright guy, right?
We're used to uprights, but you know what the frustrating thing is? You can't get underneath everything with an upright.
Yeah, and that's kind of where this comes into play, because this you actually can take the cleaner head off. Just a gray button is all you push.
Right.
And you can put on that next cleaner head if you want to. This is the flat out tool.
And that normally is not included. That's a $50 option. We include it at our sale price of $349 and change.
You can see how much flatter it is than the actual traditional cleaner head, because this is for the low reach areas. So if you have you want to get under your bed.
Right.
It's kind of a low bed area or underneath appliances. The flat out tool is an extra cleaner head for you. This will actually get longer and shorter. So this is the wand. So when you're doing high or low reach, whether it's under the bed or high.
Or if you're taller or shorter.
Yeah.
Like
It
today,
does.
you were taller than normal.
Only because of the heels.
Yes, you are.
Which,
You're
that's
rocking
how it
those
goes.
heels.
Well, it's a thing. I forgot I was vacuuming. I was doing the fan, and I thought, oh my gosh, now I'm vacuuming in these crazy heels. But
And dirt doesn't just fall to the floor. It goes everywhere. So you've got to do above floor cleaning as well, because you're now dealing with extreme lightweight. All the weight is down at the motor in your canister. It makes a lot of your cleaning a whole bunch easier.
And then we're going to take it actually all the way to the ottoman to show you how you're going to use it with the animal attachment. So this is the mini turbine tool. I'm going to snap off the soft dusting brush, which I already have here on the handle. Again, a gray button snaps it right off. So now you dust with your vacuum
And everything
as well.
fits together precisely. Again, this is an engineering company. This turbine is just wicked fast.
So it's like having the full power of the Dyson in the palm of your hand. So when you're picking up pet hair, you're going to get the power of the entire vacuum where you want it. I mean, we really make it designed very similar to the way our cleaner head, the big cleaner head is designed. So you get the full power from this tool.
And by the way, most canister vacuums were never designed to be pulled by the hose. And yet that's what everybody does.
It is.
That's just the way you do it. James Dyson designed it so that you do pull it from that hose. And that little ball just follows you around, doesn't tip over, and your home is clean.
Well, and it's something too that you can adjust. So think about all of the areas, nooks and crannies you want to get to. I kind of call this is for someone who you really want to get in between, underneath. You want to do your curtains. You want to do every inch of your stairs.
Yes.
You want to get in between your baseboards. You want to get the vents, the corners, we have cobwebs in the corner of your room, in between your sofa cushions. We give you all of the tools that you need with this machine, plus some great benefits like the cord is retractable.
How long is that cord?
It's a 22-foot cord.
Average in the industry is 12 to 15 feet. So the additional length means you do the entire stairway instead of half.
Yeah.
Our value statement on it is amazing. This vacuum sells at $4.99. And then we give you the flat out tool, which is a $49 option. We also give you the $29 soft dusting brush. And instead of $577, we're charging a little under $350. We can also give you easy pay as a payment opportunity. We work directly with Dyson. We got a tremendous price as a retailer on this vacuum, and we will pass those savings on to you, but we can only do it while we have inventory in our warehouse. We can't go back and make another order. We can't go back and get another shipment. What we have is what we've got at that great price. And this is, again, your animal. That's the elevated power.
It is. And so to show you that, we have a very deep plush pile carpet because here, again, the full weight is on the bottom. This handle is a couple pounds in my hand, so it's a very lightweight unit in the hand.
So if you're someone who has a little bit of manual dexterity, maybe some arthritis, etc., you're not worrying about the whole weight of an upright.
It's a great option for someone who's really worried about weight.
Okay.
And so here, let's talk about power. So this is a carpet that looks clean, and we purposefully chose a very deep plush carpet because we want to show you the difference that the Dyson is going to make in your home compared to other vacuums that are out there.
Okay.
So here you go. Again, on a carpet that seemingly looks clean.
And by the way, forgot to mention this. That was my fault. We've got a brand new canister on this vacuum. It was completely empty when we started that demonstration.
It was. And
Because we're going to empty it on a black piece of construction paper and show you what we pulled out of the carpet.
Well, and everything on this too is very easy. It's a pop-out button that actually allows you to empty. So I'm going to take it over here to.
That's a huge bin.
It is. It's the largest. So you're going to be able to pick up more dirt with this machine, more dust. So think about maybe it's the pet hair that you want to get out in your home.
Okay.
And maybe it's pet dander that you can't even see.
But it got the fine stuff. It got the stuff that normally you wouldn't be able to get out of carpet.
Now feel how dense too that pet hair is.
Oh, it is.
It's really dense
Ugh.
pet hair. Oh, sorry to make you touch that.
That's okay.
Hey, that's what happens. But this is really getting all of the dirt and dust that you just can't see. That's what makes the Dyson different. is that you're going to get that dirt and dust again, not just that you can't see, but sometimes you can actually smell.
Yep.
Because your carpet's kind of like, ooh, I smell something in the air.
And for a lot of individuals, that's the difference between a home just looking clean and being clean. This is a huge, huge factor.
It is. So this vacuum is certified asthma and allergy friendly by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. And this is
You can't pay for that endorsement.
You cannot.
You can't even seek it out. They do independent laboratory testing and then come to you and say, guess what? You really do make a great product.
And why not? I mean, I think the folks at the Asthma and Allergy Foundation know a thing or two about asthma and allergy concerns.
Yes.
This is also a machine that goes from carpets to bare floors just as effectively with a fingertip control right here at the handle. So no awkward dials, no what do I do?
No
it
running back.
No running back
machine.
to the machine. You're confused. It's right here. It even looks like a brush bar. It actually will turn the brush bar off.
Okay.
So that way, any bare floor surface that you're on, whether it's hardwood, laminate, or tile, you're actually going to pick up all of the dirt, all of the dust that you want to with this machine. And I think that is another great benefit to having this vacuum, is that it isn't just for carpets. We know you have multiple surfaces in your home.
Yep. I think almost virtually everybody does.
Yeah.
And they don't see this, but man, this little ball just scoots right behind you.
It does. You almost forget about that technology back there. You know, that's why we try to show you in the very beginning, because as we're vacuuming, you just really don't notice it because we're not yanking on this machine. This is red sand that we picked up. You still have a nice low profile, so you're going right underneath your toe kicks and areas that are typically tough to get to. But here it is. I'm going to turn this off so you can see the ball follow me behind.
Now
So here we
again,
go.
this unit is still very lightweight. For a lot of individuals, we become an era of upright vacuums. And people forget that good canisters are still out there in the industry. If you've got a lot of low furniture to get underneath, if you've got a lot of movement in your home where you go from room to room to room, you're going to find a canister is actually simpler for you. If you have concerns with weight, if you're a very petite person or you've got some manual dexterity issues, you always have the weight of an upright in front of you. With this, all you have is the weight, and it's a couple pounds of what we're seeing with Susie and what she's holding in her hand. But you've got Dyson power all the time.
Well, and it's funny too, what you talked about earlier is, you know, people aren't supposed to be dragging their canister by the hose, but that's what everybody does. So
Yep.
that's what we at Dyson know, that's what you're going to do and how we use these machines.
So you build a reinforced hose
So we built a
designed to be
reinforced
pulled.
hose,
Yep.
and we put a ball on the end of it so it rolls behind you. It's really ingenious. So let me take off the cleaner head to really quickly show you. Again, this is your high reach cleaner as well.
Okay.
So you're doing, again, cobwebs in the corner, all of that good stuff. We're going to take the wand off, though, however, to show you the mini turbine tool once again, because this is the big tool in this series. It's an animal, so we give you the correct attachments for pet hair. So it's like having a mini Dyson in the palm of your hand. And we're going to go ahead.
You hear it spooling out.
You do. You really do. This, you're picking up all the pet hair, doggy fur, kitty fur, bunny fur, whatever you have in your home, on pet beds as well. And then something else I want to show you really quickly. So the cleaner head that we had on the floor.
Oh, so you can do an
Is
entire
now-
deeper tread all at one
Yes.
time.
And something else,
That's
since
nice.
we're already here, is you see this little circle. It's actually, there's so much power, we have to give you a release.
Okay.
So when you're on a rug, it doesn't suck up the whole rug.
Now, by the way, there's also a mini ball here, and that gives you your maneuverability. It is such a simple vacuum.
It really
It
is.
really is easy to use.
I'll tell you what, I mean, I was always an upright person growing up myself.
Well, that's kind of all we knew. But
yeah.
I'm a little older than you. I remember my mother and grandmother pulling around R2-D2
Yeah.
around the living
Isn't that
room.
the truth,
And
though?
the darn thing weighed a ton.
Well, and I'll tell you, you know, the first canister I ever used was a Dyson, so I kind of got spoiled.
We have it at a great price. It is a while supplies last price as well. When our inventory is exhausted, the offer goes away as well. If you're looking for the ultimate in a canister vacuum, try a Dyson. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. We'll see you a little bit later on in the day.
Yeah, 10
Thank
a.m., I
you.
believe.